It's double XP from now all the way until December 2nd, and that saves us time on leveling up weapons. But is that the only thing we'll be saving this week on XDefiant? Hey guys, Nightfall here, and today I woke up to a little surprise followed by an extra surprise. So as I mentioned just a moment ago, it's double XP week, despite a pretty scary number of people voting no to the poll that they put up to have double XP in the first place, which I have to imagine are people who either A, already have all their weapons leveled up and don't want more people to join them because they're just that kind of person, or B, COD fanboys sticking around trying to sabotage this game any way that they possibly can because they just can't cope in their own lane with the fact that Black Ops 6 just isn't as good as it was hyped up to be. Regardless, we get double XP weekend, or rather in this case, a whole week of double XP. And on top of that, I looked in the store today because it was supposed to refresh last night, and I always get curious as to what new skins they'll put in and how much of a letdown it's going to be with recycled content this time. And take a look at what I saw when I got in the shop. Discounted bundles. And you might be thinking, bundles are probably discounted here because I have some of the stuff that are already being offered in the bundle. But here's the kicker. I don't have any of this stuff in either of the bundles, and yet they're both discounted a pretty nice margin. And even if we look over at some of the normal items in the store, they're all discounted as well by 50%. So yeah, I know all of these, including the bundles as well, are all recycled content. Again, hell, even the Hylim and Glyph M4 skin that's been here since the last Source Cycle update is recycled. But for starters, for all of you saying the prices are too high on some of the skins, these rare skins are now 400 coins, which is where I think they should be, honestly. So what should we do while we have these prices? Well, if you like the skin, I would highly encourage you to buy it because this could be us setting a premise to them, letting them know that we'll buy skins if they're priced fairly. So if you're someone who doesn't want to pay $8 for one of those skins, now's your time. But wait, there's more. The bundles will be here for the whole week for the next 6 days and however many hours it doesn't show. But if you click on one of the single items, you'll see that it's only available for the next 7 hours, and that's at the time of recording this video. So if my math is correct, these will be taken out of the store at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And it sort of makes me wonder if they're gearing up for Black Friday deals all week long with flash sales of some of the skins. So I would suggest you buckle up, keep checking back in daily to make sure you don't miss anything. But now with that out of the way, I want to circle back to the double XP week-long event. I'm very close to finishing leveling all of my weapons, and I know many others have already completed that task, and others will be right behind me. So once we level up all our weapons, what more do we have to play for? Ranked is dead, and the only other thing we can really play for is just account level. I mean, I'll probably still play because I play for the fun of the game, but if I'm being honest, that style of gamer seems to be an endangered species these days. Everyone needs stimulation constantly to stay on a game for some reason, and there won't be any left for those type of people. So here's my bold prediction, or hot take if you will, for XDefiant for the coming weeks. I'm predicting it's going to see the lowest player count we've seen to date from around December 3rd until December 18th when Season 3 launches. Not to mention, we are still owed a patch between now and then because they listed in the Season 2 roadmap that they would be fixing player collisions, and that's the only thing left on the Season 2 roadmap that hasn't been delivered on. If they can just get that hashed out and make good on what they promised us for Season 2, it would boost my confidence in this team by so much. That would tell me that they understand the size of the team, they understand the resources at their disposal, and they're able to manage all of that to the point where they can tell us everything that we're going to get in each season. Now, if they fail to deliver player collision fixes to us by the end of Season 2, it's not like it's going to be the end of the world, but it will be a small letdown because it is very annoying in the game when you're trying to get around a corner and your teammate blocks you and gets you killed, or seeing an enemy slide right through you and shotgun you through your esophagus. So hopefully they can get that fixed before Season 3, but one last thing I wanted to discuss. We all know what a major disappointment Halloween on XDefiant was. We got some player cards, a store bundle and all, and that was it. Well, what are the chances that we get some sort of LTM or challenges to celebrate Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving arguably isn't as big as Halloween, so everything we got for Halloween, while it was a letdown then, I think would be sufficient and fitting to get now. A fun LTM mode, preferably not 3v3 again, that we can play over the weekend, some challenges in Ubisoft Connect that we can complete and get rewards, things like emotes, player cards, or a skin. The store is covered by quote unquote Black Friday deals, it seems, so I don't think we're asking for too much more on top of that. So do you think we should get something for Thanksgiving? Challenges, game mode, something? And if the store is rotating deals over the weekend for Black Friday and possibly Cyber Monday, what skins did you miss out on the first time that you're hoping to see come back through as half off? Let me know down in the comments and I'll catch you in the next upload.